They begin the drive with Williams. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But two teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
To throw is Wilson. Well, this is caught by Williams. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A solid stiff arm.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
This will complete again to Mims.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Santos' kick is up and through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Lawrence. That ball caught. It's chosen.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Right at the 40.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he
takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This defense for the Broncos, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Robbie Chosen with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now third down and 7. Wilson wants a different look. To throw is Wilson. To throw on third down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. He may go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14, Broncos 10.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
They run it again with Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
This one swung out to Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Throwing is Wilson. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete.
And Sutton will have a Broncos 1st down as they'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
Wilson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Now it's Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7. Now Wilson changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
First down, Denver.
Again, Wilson. Touchdown! Marvin Mims, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Lawrence. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third down and 13. Here's Lawrence to throw. He throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will tie things at 17-11. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you've got the second half to play.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, Broncos.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll buy some time right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Wilson going to change things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Wilson looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes,
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
you know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2nd and 9. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, and his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Wilson wants a different look. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this this third quarter. Wilson will throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Wilson and the Broncos offense going to stay on the field. They'll go for two. Now they'll audible to something else. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Wilson changing the play. Back to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
On third down, Wilson. And this one incomplete. And a really throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to at my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Lawrence will throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf, 74 yards. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. That'll give them 8 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They go play action now. Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Let's go.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
Yeah, not to mention they've got to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion first. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, Williams. And there he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. They go play action now. Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 49 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Broncos 36.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here.
Really?
Put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry up.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st and 10.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Etienne once more. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence changing the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn up and go. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. On first down, Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Yeah, boys! We can't wait any longer! Push through, baby! Let's do this!
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Third down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up